where 16. So they are firing back one more time at shortstop. He's very smart on the base pass. He had to say about it.
More or less the same.
The left side, sorry for the release. Now it's coming on the right. That's up the middle, scooped up by Pluton. No. His first look at Pluton, and Mr. Horror got it correct that you want. And I think that's an excellent way as that right arm. And is now with his first look at Matsu. And like I said, as they've been together now for a few years. That one scooped up by Matsuda and a
Outs.
So that tells in this Cuban lineup the base paths. And right down the plate, grounded right to first base. Nope. So you saw it there. Two approach you have to take as a pitch. Your defense will make. And that ball is popped up. Looks like in no man's land, going back and making a good in Oishi, Morita, and in the first. Japanese hitters have no problem. There's a big day here in this tournament. Up the middle, goes off the glove, and going to be a tough play. Has been good at fielding his position. It's that strike zone down and makes. And a
things out of the strike zone.
See with the Japanese hitters, they work in on the rest of the lineup.
Center and right field.
Not burning any bridges is a good idea. And again, nobody left aboard. A clean inning. Outs and a pop-up. Having himself a good tournament so far. So we can really get a good feel of the movement. That ball is dropped down the right field line. You have a little. That pins as far as possibly getting with Pluton. As that
they didn't get the call last inning for.
Well, we'll see if that. And I think that's what you said. That's his argument. Ground ball to second base. Good shuffle over and over to first in second, third game. You're not going to get a 5 and a strike. And took. That's that. This world champ, one of the mainstays in the lineup, and a good power hitter as he shoots one through the left side. Base hit. As do the Cuban corners as he squares. And he lines one out, but right back to the second base.
Should have had time to get back.
Should have had 2 out with nobody on. Cultural American companies sport an outstanding lineup. That's going to be a tough play. And Mayo Une, one of, again, using this game, have been few and far. And Une. And that is his last at bat. And that ball's driven out. But settling under that makes 2. Matsuda has faced the minimal amount, and that ball shot through the left side. Base hit. And try to get this in, and that's a beautiful. And a right. Luis Dominguez now.
In the beginning, but.
It's that deadly drop. First at bat. Second line there, but you really, and there's the opportunity that you're talking about as. And that one hit up the middle, scooped up Une on the one hop, and no play there as they got him worked out at third base in a rundown. Runner's going to move to second, but execute the rundown perfect inning. Both sides now. As that rise ball is poked to second base, gobbled up easily by Rodriguez.
Unfortunate for the Cubans.
Starting pitcher caught looking to end the first
for him.
Angle, especially coming from a lefty. Hit that ground ball in the second. That went benefit from his second look as that ball lined out for a base hit to left field. So yes, right, first time. And that they were given the umpire before. Ground ball, that's fielded neatly by Rios. Face Hikaru Matsuda as that first pitch in there for a called strike. And I was curious as to if there had been anyone that had held Japan scoreless through 4 innings, and your research certainly
under 4 runs in the whole game.
So that ball is shot down, fielded over at third by Inuve, and over to first. You're right, and if you look at this infield, there have been a couple of times. And this one's lined to center field on a rope, but bases for sure as in will step rings. And a swing and a miss. Pluton, who has been And you were saying how impressive it was as that ball is lifted out to center field, camping under to make.
A little bit of the history of softball. There was informal leagues, hockey goalie gloves.
Big 30s, 20s, and 30s, and not only for the host, but
Amazing opportunity. 60s and got people together. This is just an amazing time for Czech softball.
well, I tell you, I thought that was going to be a single up the middle, but championships brought to you by the. And that ball hard hit, one hopper though, but Une. So a good athlete as. On my face. The 2-2, just a couple seconds longer. And a Dante with a hit. Was with the rundown when he was base running and make the necessary adjustments on here. Twin alongside Playo TV at the other plate appearance. And took some. And to 1-2. Goes in the favor of the batter as he comes back with a drop, feeling the effects of that. And a swing and a miss. So Matsuda followed by Une, and that ball is, and that ball to get used to what these pitchers are throwing. And the swing, tough for us. Forward, I would expect Une to try to move him along. The 0-2, base runner over there. And Suda bearing down when there's a base runner, advance the runner into this count. And a swing and a miss. Well, we go with the rise. Set up outside. That ball's driven deep, and you can get out of this ballpark.
I'm sure Pluton, who's just pitched an incredible game, would love to have that pitch back. It's probably exactly what the coaching staff.
That is the difference in the out, 1-4-3 put up. And a mistake made by Pluton. You would have thought he would have, it may just have been a fact that he missed his. Mistakes have to be made. And that's a beauty pitch as the high drop. And Hector Castillo. And that one's first pitch swinging right over to second base. Easy high hop. Top of the shop in Juan Order for Cuba. And Matsuda.
Washington Senators as a pitcher.
That ball grounded up the middle. Backhand try. Great play, but not in time. Harry Rodriguez now steps in. Matsuda back to work. Took something off, and a look at the elite teams. They've got the throwers that have the experience at the plate. Matsuda with a rise ball gets right.
I've been very impressed with him on the mound. Off speed. He'll go with something.
1-1. And that ball is. And he goes. Matsuda with a beauty pitch. It'll be 6, 7, 8 hitters. Sorry, go ahead. And inside Canada around. And that pitch to.
So not up far enough.
And 7-hole. Hard hit ball to Hopper. That's gobbled up at second base by a pitch. Then he struck out Riowa. And that ball's driven out deep to left, and that's going to go off the wall. Rounding first and into second with a step in, and he's got a spot. Again. And usually that's 5-6 hitters for Cuba and Ray. So working here with an 0-1 count. Important point with 3 outs to get that ball. 1-2-3 hop to short. Une on the run and the fly. Hits as Juan Rios now. And 2 outs. First. 1 kilometer an hour mark. And that ball grounded up the middle. Fielded Une. Touches second over to first. Not in time for one with a walk. 2 away. Trying to keep things alive. With an 0-2 count. And he gets him to chase the round. We've got Zealand. The Haka. Don't go away. We'll be back here in a little while for our second game here at Svoboda Park. Lions win. And Dan the Man Morgan. See you next time.
Right over eyes on first.